there were politicians in the past, say Mitt Romney, who had policies that would have disproportionately hurt certain groups of people. But Mitt Romney wasn't going to say, oh, well, you, Steve Peterson, have said something mean about me, and so I'm going to throw you in jail. You, Alejandro Gonzalez, have said something mean about me, and so I'm going to send ICE to your house. But Donald Trump does. And so when it came to Mitt Romney, it was safe to say, oh, well, this person is bad for our interests, so we should therefore just obviously not vote for them. But with Donald Trump, that decision is a lot less clear. If you have been in the undocumented immigrant community at all, a lot of them supported Trump. Obviously, they can't vote despite what Republicans say, but a lot of them actually did support Trump. They're scared they're going to get deported. But if they put a MAGA hat on, maybe they won't be because their neighbors will be like, oh, no, we don't want to, you don't want to deport that guy because actually they're on our team. Right? And when it comes to slashing the government, Donald Trump's slashes are hurting everybody, but they're hurting red states a little less. Just the other day, there was some natural disaster in, I think, Wisconsin or something, and Trump responded to the governor on Twitter or on True Social or something and said, yeah, like, of course we'll come help you guys because you guys voted for me. Right? So if you have a politician who plays favorites like that, who's essentially just a mafia boss, sometimes it makes sense to vote against your interests. Now, for society as a whole, this is obviously a very suboptimal place to be in. We would all be better off without Donald Trump, even the people who are on his side. But we're not taking the steps we need to as a country to actually break the MAGA movement because we keep treating them like a political party instead of what they actually are, which is a mafia. They're bullies. They're coming in trying to hurt people because that's the source of their power, their ability to individually target people, in spite of whatever the law says, is a superpower for them. It's where their basis support comes from. Some of them are going to get to be the bullies, and they love that, and some of them are just scared of being bullied. So they're scared of MAGA, and so they support them. It's basically the same dynamic as when somebody is in an abusive relationship or has an abusive family member or there's a bully at their school or something. And despite the fact that this person is treating them really terribly, they actually suck up to them and they'll become more and more attached to this person. There are no referees to go to. The other way to get rid of a bully is just to punch him in the face.